Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from manguide.
Help!
They're just watching, and she's running out of strength.
Can't you just throw dumbbells to the side or to the back, or just like that? Useless.
They're dumbbells. You can just drop them to the side. It's not a barbell. It was 5 pounds. The guys were definitely thinking, it's a trap.
It looks like a trap. Phone setup with you struggling with 5 pounds?
Honesty if you're gonna fall apart the second he tells you the truth.
Well, clearly she wasn't there for a workout, but for a drama fest, which she didn't get.
Nope.
Great job, guys.
Hi.
Huh?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Oh, Sam.
Okay.
My man is on business.
Here's the thing.
Business.
I bet he saw her filming and just didn't want to end up as a clip.
That's the other thing, right? Can women just not film while doing stuff, and then maybe men might approach you a little bit more if you weren't filming all the damn time?
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. As a woman,
I think the masculinity on earth is still the same. Because just women are just more masculine now. It just kind of balanced out the men.
who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women, because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up.
You guys don't even signal. You guys pretend like looking at someone for 3 seconds is like the most overt signal that you could ever give.
Up to me now. But all men do is just look at you now. And of course, like, if the woman is interested, she's gonna keep looking your way too, but it just like stays like that. Nothing ever happens because men don't walk up to women anymore, or they're just tired of being rejected. But it's like, if God were to tell you that you're gonna go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's gonna be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you would just be so closer to the love of your life. Come on, guys, you guys gotta do better.
The reality is, men are done catering to women who shift the rules whenever it suits them. Why risk rejection, humiliation, or false labels just to feed your ego? You wanted independence. You got it. Don't expect men to dance for scraps of validation anymore.
Dating culture for sure needs healing, because what do you mean I go to a bar and this guy buys me a drink and everybody at the bar is like, like everyone was like shocked that a man bought me a drink. It was like they were watching a TV show. Like suddenly people sitting next to me are like whispering about it. People sitting on the other side whispering. The bartenders are like, yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, what? Just because a guy buy you a drink?
I was like, are we okay? So I go to this bar by myself. I was just kind of exploring the neighborhood. I was going to bars I hadn't been to because I was staying at a hotel nearby. And the bar was kind of new, so I go in there. I just wanted to like just experience it and get a drink. I literally just got a beer. Sat by myself at the bar with a beer. Within like 5 minutes or so, the bartender walks up to me and he's like, hey, the guy at the end of the bar wants to buy you a drink. And I was like, oh, okay, who? And I go and I look, and this guy's like, ooh. He's kind of like goofy and like, you know, not my type. And I was like, oh, okay. I was kind of thinking
And
about
you
it.
still accepted
and then the guy
it.
walks
Goofy, not my type. Still took the drink, didn't you?
over. He was like, I just want to say you're so beautiful, and like I would love to just do something nice for you. Love to buy you a drink if you don't mind. And like normally I'm not really cool with doing that, because accepting a drink from a man you're not interested in can lead to some very crazy and sometimes dangerous situations.
But you still
it's
did.
kind of a safety issue, because if you're not interested, men don't tend to react well to that. But he really was saying that he was doing it just to be nice, and that he was You know, he made it sound like it was low pressure. I was like, okay. So he sits down next to me, and I don't know why. I guess maybe people were surprised that I like accepted the drink or that I allowed him to sit next to me. It was just a very weird reaction from everyone at the bar, like, oh my gosh, he's buying the drink, and he's taking the drink with her, and he's sitting with her. It was like,
yeah, like men buying drinks and women actually being receptive to him sitting next to her and actually having a conversation. It is the movies, because nowadays that shit does not happen.
Not that people were saying that to me, but people were like looking at me. The bartenders were like, I'm like, are we, like, is this really that weird? I could tell, like, yes, there was a bit of a discrepancy, maybe, like, conventional attractiveness. I don't know. This man had, like, a very strange beard, and, like, he was wearing kind of funky clothes. I don't know. He seemed nice, though. I was like, whatever, he seems nice. I'm not doing anything. I'm bored, I guess. So I'll accept the drink. It felt like such a presentation. I felt like I was suddenly had the spotlight on me, like right now, and everyone was watching my life like a reality show. Like people were just like looking over and they look away and they're like, oh, I'm like,
you do real life technically is a reality show in a sense. Just saying.
Is this so unusual? Like men are not buying drinks for women that when they do it, people feel like they're watching.
No. It's the you being receptive to the drink part. It wasn't the man buying the drink part. That was
a show. So I chat with the guy. He asked me about myself. I, have some casual conversation. He throws out a bunch of compliments. He asked me to take his number. I take his number, just, and I talked to him for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then at some point I was like, okay, nice meeting you. And then at some point he got up and he walked away, and it was very normal. He was not like doing too much. He insisted that I take his number. I think he knew that I wasn't going to use it for anything, but whatever, just to humor him, I just took his number. But I think we need to kind of normalize when men buy drinks from women. Like, it's okay. I just couldn't believe how people at the bar were reacting. They were just making it seem...
She just keeps on being so dumbfounded that it's the drink part. No, it's the you being receptive to the drink part and actually giving him a chance and not using and abusing him for the drink. I think that's what more people are kind of about.
Like, something really crazy just happened. And for anyone in the comments, it's like, wow, that was a waste of money for him or whatever. Like, it wasn't a waste of money for him because he had all eyes on him in the bar for 20 minutes. Everybody in the bar was like, wow.
Yeah, and that's worth $20 according or whatever it is. That's worth nothing the majority of the time. Women are just so on this attention economy.
He must be cool because she's talking to him. So it wasn't a waste on his part.
Men try, get shut down, and people act like it's his fault. Dating is so non-existent, it's the only excitement ever these days. No wonder that's why Love Island is so popular.
True.
Can we please bring back men offering to buy you a drink at a bar? Like, as a grown man, why are you sitting here talking to me for 5-6 minutes and you have not said, like, oh, hey, what are you drinking, or sent a drink over?
Because he's deciding if you're worth buying a drink for. And with that entitled attitude, the answer is probably no.
Nope.
You do realize men have never been obligated to buy us anything, right? Nope. And for so many men, they've realized it's not worth it because it's never appreciated. It doesn't guarantee him even a date or your phone number. So for the ladies who have taken advantage of this type of niceness from men, thanks a lot. This is why they don't do it anymore. And maybe instead of demanding things from men, we should be asking ourselves what we bring, what we can give, instead of thinking we just deserve everything because we're women and that's it. And I know we're the first to yell and scream when we're feeling like we've been used by a man, but it's okay for us to do it.
Damn, can we bring back the ladies who respect and appreciate
Please.
Men?
This is why we love covering women that make videos to put women back in line.
As a man, what do you wish women understood better?
Personally, I wish women understood that we're not gonna fucking buy your drinks for you. Every single time we go out, we are not buying your drinks.
I bought about 3 different women drinks tonight. I think I got numbers from all of them. I don't know if it's gonna lead anywhere, but I ain't against it. So I don't know about that one.
So why do some girls feel like it's okay to approach a guy and say, hey, do you want to buy me a drink?
Well, because that's a normal bitch thing to do. Like literally, if you're a random broad, if you're a random bitch, the first thing that you're gonna do is walk up to a fucking good-looking guy in the club and ask him for a drink. That is literally the MO. That is the playbook for the random bitch.
Shows how entitled some think they can be. No wonder guys check out. It's exhausting playing into that script.
Her ordering a drink all by herself, then guys, what are you doing? You better swoop in and tell her to keep her credit card to herself and order that drink for her. It'll instantly have her thinking about you all night, and it's an easy way to break the ice by asking
Really? Gonna be thinking about me all night because I bought her a drink.
her what kind of drink she wants.
All right, you're making me angry now. It's almost like she knows this advice is wrong. I guarantee you that girl took that drink from a stranger. Oh, you're so nice, thanks. Got the drink, thank you, have a good night, and walked out his life with the drink in hand. If you're in a major city like I am in LA, a drink can run you $16 to $18.
20 plus certain places. Like again, if you go to SoFi, it's what, $21, $22?
That's with no tip. 2 drinks can run you freaking $40. You could have went to lunch. My whole point is this. Never
$40 lunch is actually a pretty damn solid lunch.
And I mean never, use a "can I buy you a drink" as an opener. You reward women with drinks for compliance. Yes, I said compliance. Sue me. If you walk up to her, y'all are vibing, y'all are having a good time, conversation's flowing, yeah, sure, of course, offer her. But to go and use that as your opener, what you're basically doing is, hey, can I buy your time? By the time we wait in line, I get the drink. That gives me at least 10 minutes.
You know, this whole buying a drink thing, I've only done it once in my life. And it worked. But she was giving me lots of signs before then. I did not talk with her. I was actually having lunch, or I was having dinner with a friend. And then the woman was having dinner with her friend, but just like a table away. And they just kept looking over at me and just kind of like really eyeing me and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let me just buy her a drink. I think I feel something from this. And when I bought her the drink, she came over immediately and we had conversation and we kind of went home together that night. But that was the only time, and probably the only time I would ever do it again, just because it was very apparent that she wanted some kind of conversation or some kind of signal. So I just went with the drink. It was probably going to be a good way to kind of break the ice. Should you be doing that? Probably not. That was probably a dumb move on my end. It worked out just because I was kind of naive.
Don't go into your trick mindset. Talk to her. If she's friendly, offer the drink. If not, keep it pushing.
Women are selfish. They see a free drink as a reward for existing, not as a conversation starter. No shame, no gratitude, just taking what they can get. Using buy a drink as an opener? That's basically paying for compliance.
Yeah.
Modern women are shameless, and guys need to wake up. Never lead with your wallet, fellas.
Ever. When you're queening out with your girly and are wondering why men aren't approaching to buy you drinks.
I know inflation is real because men don't even send bottles to the tables anymore. In pre-COVID, I used to go out with my girls and we wouldn't spend a dime. Like, that was guaranteed. Like, that was common knowledge. We weren't going to spend a single dollar because guys from a distance would just be like sending Patron, Casamigos, like, enjoy. Not even trying to come to us to talk, to harass us, bother us, nothing. I know people have had horror stories of like guys that would buy you a drink, bottles, and then if you wouldn't pay them attention, or they assumed that because they bought you a drink or a bottle, they were going to take you home with them. And if you didn't, then they would like hurt you outside of the club. I'm Dominican. I never experienced that.
That's why you don't accept those bottles.
We used to be in the Dominican clubs, in the city, in Jersey, everywhere. And the bottle girl would just come up to us like, hey, they asked to cover your tab, or these guys sent you this bottle, and those from afar just like wave like, enjoy, enjoy. Not even come out to us and try to harass us. Like, literally just like, enjoy. Ahora, ni una hookah, mi amor. Nothing. Not even a hookah refill. Inflation, man. Inflation's got us.
It's not just inflation. It's called you're old and used and abused.
Girls spending her own money. I don't like it.
Unfortunately for modern women, the freeloader era is over. Women can't just sit back and collect drinks or attention for existing anymore. Inflation, social norms, and common sense mean men aren't handing out freebies.
Broke, dusty, musty, crusties. Who are broke? Like, women always call men broke, but women can't even pay for their own things without complaining. Come on now. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.